You know, I was thinking about this Memphis police killing, right? The five officers who beat the, was it Tyree? Was that his name? Anyway, they beat him to death. I didn't watch the video. I mean, I've seen a lot of them in the past, right? But, this was, I follow a lot of like hip hop stuff and everything like that. And I seen like in a lot of the comments about how, oh, this is how they do brothers, they got fired right away and charged, right? But I think so, and I can kind of understand, but if you think about it, I don't know. It's never. The narrative always seems to be that it's never enough, right? So if you fire them right away, it's bad. But if they're black, right, and then if you don't fire them right away, it's bad, especially if they're white. I mean, we got to stop this bullshit with the police thing, This is why I always said that blaming it on racist cops, the killings on racist cops is a mistake. Yeah, that hypes people up, all these white cops killing, this black man and yada yada. I mean, even in the George Floyd video, I mean, one of the guys was Asian. I think another guy was black or Hispanic, and you know what I'm saying. And so my point is, blaming it on racist cops, all the unneeded deaths, right? I mean, just blaming it on that. Oh well, these people are racist, But it's more than that, though. It's the whole mindset of the police department, And I know people are gonna say, not all cops. Yes, I get that. You know what I mean? But over time, I think most officers, depending if they're in a big city or something like that, obviously, have to succumb to the mentality of the police department, the lifestyle and the way that they carry themselves. And, you don't see a lot of officers out by themselves among other people. I mean, you do here and there, so people say that. But what I'm saying is the whole, let's put it this way, right? I live here in New Hampshire. If you go to school, and I'm a barber, if you go to school to become a barber, it's 800 hours of training, right? 800 hours of school, and then you can apprentice and all that. But apprenticeships is double that, right? So to become a police officer, law enforcement in New Hampshire, it's only 600 hours of training. I mean, how are you supposed to learn the Constitution? They swear an oath with their hand on the Constitution. They swear an oath to it, but all they do is repeat what the person is saying to them. I think that's the issue. I think sure. Are there going to be bigots in the police force? Sure. But saying that it's just racist cops killing black people. I mean, maybe, I think it's just cops killing people, like unarmed people running away, it's a culture, it's a culture for them, and then they have the Blue Line Gang thing, and I understand this, so, it's to support our fallen officers. Okay, do something else, man, because now that whole flag thing and all that, like to a lot of people, it feels like a gang symbol, and big egos, maybe low education, not all officers, but I'm just saying big egos, young officers, even older officers, I've seen it, and not being able to back down, not knowing how to de-escalate, 600 hours to become a police officer and be put out in the street, right? And some places it's less than that. So my thought is, how come it's not like, 1,000 hours or 2,000 hours? I mean, 2 years training would seem to be good, I would think. And learn the Constitution, especially the Bill of Rights, and know what you're going to be doing out there. I think that would change the police. And, also that whole combative nature, like it's us against them. My only goal is to get me and my guys home safely tonight. That's all of our goals, right? But that's not your fucking job. That's not the job. To serve and protect, but to serve and protect who, right? Themselves. I mean, and like I want to be able to trust law enforcement. I mean, and they leave me the fuck alone for the most part, and I've had my issues with them in the past, and it's some kind of thing that I got that I have to let go, but I just wanted to hit on that, and to blame it on racist cops, it's not it's not going to fix it. So once you get rid of all the racists, all the killings are going to stop. You know what I'm saying? Because black police kill black people, black police kill white people, they kill Hispanic people, they kill Asian people, right? Asian cops kill Asians. You know, Asian people, they kill black people. Asian cops also kill Hispanics. Asian officers probably also kill whites, right? White officers, same thing, you know. Hispanic officers, same thing, you know, and so we have to work on that, right? We have to work on that. And you know, it wouldn't be bad. I mean, and don't get me wrong, I'm a disrespectful MFer from way back. You know, and that's something I'm working on too. And maybe it wouldn't be bad to not be so disrespectful to each other and also law enforcement. You know, and I get it, man. I have deep-seated, like, youthful anger at the police, you know. I mean, my first interaction with my personal first interaction with law enforcement was when I was like 11 years old. You know, and I wasn't even involved in the shit that they were talking about. I was just walking by. Anyway, that's a story for another day. But, you know, I just think that you know, it is good that they fired them right then and then, or whatever, you know, as quickly as they did and charged them. You know, that's good. But you know, I understand where the brothers are coming from. You know, keep that shit consistent. You know what I mean? Consistency is the key as well, right? So if you keep that shit consistent with the black officers and the white officers and the Asian officers and the Hindu officers and the you know, the Hispanic officers and everybody, right? Black, like we good. You know, just the consistency. You know, it's just like in our government. No consistency. Oh, he got documents. But these documents ain't a big deal. But these, you know what I'm saying? Consistency is key, man. That's all. You know, keep it, you know, that's all. But yeah, I mean, it's a tragic situation. What was his name? Tyree Nichols, I believe, or something like that. I'm not sure. I'm sorry. I get on the camera and then I don't want to stop. But yeah, all right, man. I'm just saying, you know, better training, you know, this warrior training. I get it. You know what I mean? You got to have your defense and all that too, for sure. But I think if we change the way of policing, you know, not defund the police, but like different training and more de-escalation and you know, even, you know what I'm saying? The Constitution would help a lot. And it would help if we all learn the Constitution as well. But all right, man, I'll talk to you guys later. It's just it's a tragedy, another tragedy, you know. I mean, it's got to stop sometime, but you know, it's probably not going to be today. All right, peace, everybody. Have a great weekend.